A month had passed since I met Morlise. I now had a room in his house and didn't have to worry about anything. His home was completely intact. Even the garden behind the house was untouched, which made sense with armed guards constantly patrolling. Morlise had 3 children, 2 daughters and a son named Steve. When I was alone, I spent time trying to figure out my bracelet. I wanted complete control, and every day I felt I was getting closer. Despite this, I continued working for Morlise. He had me oversee his men since he trusted me more than any of them. Aside from me, there were only 2 others in his inner circle. The 3 of us had almost every right within the group, and even Morlise's children, who were in their 20s, had to listen to us. One day, Morlise came to my room and told me there was something I had to handle because he didn't trust anyone else.
Steve hasn't been home in days. There's someone in the basement you should talk to.
His words were cryptic, but I followed him down to the basement. What I saw shocked me. The guy from the airport, the one with the cross, was chained up. I looked at him, confused.
Let's show her what a monster he is,
Morlise said. 2 of his men started beating the prisoner, and I hesitated, unsure of what to do. Just as I decided to stop them, the guy looked up with glowing eyes. Then, in a painful-looking transformation, he turned into a huge brown wolf, baring his teeth. An hour later, I found myself sitting in front of the wolf. I was alone in the room. He turned back into a human, sat down, unfazed by me. He introduced himself as Marcus and explained that they hadn't kidnapped Morlise's son. Steve was with them by choice because he had fallen in love. I nodded but didn't say anything. I reported what I had learned to Morlise. He ordered me to bring his son back, even if it meant killing everyone. I left with a group of Morlise's heavily armed men. The entire way, my mind raced with thoughts about everything, about Eva and Noah. I had been avoiding him since the incident with Lucas, thinking he wouldn't understand. But maybe I was wrong. Maybe a werewolf would understand better than anyone else. We arrived at their hideout, an abandoned beach house with large windows and more people than I expected. They were waiting for us. Of course, Eva and Noah were there. Noah stepped forward and spoke for them, stating that Steve was welcome to stay as long as he wanted. The entire time, he looked into my eyes, and I saw a mix of emotions: pain, regret, strength, but also hope, and perhaps something else. Maybe love?